There are a lot of unhappy people in a Vanier apartment building tonight, and it would appear every night. Some people living at 50 Selkirk told our Danny Gloverman the building has all sorts of problems, so he decided to go down to find out more. And it turns out the people there couldn't wait to talk about what they've been experiencing now for nearly 2 years. Here's Danny's report.
For years, the people living in these apartments felt they were living in a nice building, and by all accounts they were. It was clean, it was well maintained, a nice place to live. But then the owners changed, and when that happened, everything changed.
It's like a slum. It's like they're slumlords now.
Stefan Clark has lived at 50 Selkirk in Vanier for 3 years. He says the apartment building was great when he moved in, but that all changed when Transglobe Property Management bought the building in the summer of 2006.
Transglobal, from what I see, don't really want to spend a lot of money on the buildings. They just want to own all the buildings and just get what they can out of people.
Clark waited a month and a half to have a water-damaged ceiling repaired, and then it was just plastered over. The soaked insulation and drywall, a breeding ground for mold, should have been removed. The stairwell floors are dark with dirt, the elevator constantly breaks down, and the garbage chutes are boarded up, which is causing people to dump their garbage inside the building rather than carry it outside. Even an unsecured boiler room has become a garbage dump.
I don't even need to use the handle to lock it, to open it, unlatch it. And there's like garbage down here. Yeah, there's garbage in the boiler room. It's just unbelievable.
Richard Tidman, who moved out a week or so ago, waited a year for repairs, but that was the least of it.
I came up in such a rash that at one stage I went to the hospital and I was put into isolation. We eventually found out there were bed bugs.
And he's not the only one to have been infested with the blood-sucking insects. Another family is leaving because of them, and that's after 23 years of living here.
I had to throw away a bed. It's cost me $1,000 to replace it. I'm not happy about that. I had to throw away a couch. I had to throw away sideboards. I had to basically rebuy everything.
How much did it cost you?
I spent about $3,000 or $4,000 on new furniture.
Were you compensated?
No, not at all.
Add to all this discarded condoms, broken bottles, and security cameras and lights that don't work properly, and it's no wonder people either have or are planning to move out. A spokesperson for Transglobe, a national company which owns more than a dozen properties in Ottawa, says the company is concerned and will do better. But many of its tenants have already decided they aren't willing to stick around to find out. Danny Gloverman, CBC News, Ottawa.